Tonight's featured poet is this year's Youth Poet Laureate, Janae Liu. Please join me in welcoming Janae Liu.
Hello and good evening. It is a tremendous honor and privilege to be invited back to the South Stage for the third time, and tonight I will be reading an original poem titled American Progress. June 24th, 2022, in Dobbs v. Jackson Women's Health Organization, the U.S. Supreme Court overruled 50 years of precedent, overturning Roe v. Wade. Yet, when I try to swallow this American progress, it's made bitter with regression, and I've never tasted irony served so dry. My rights washed down by God's will, having to claw the way back up my throat just to take a breath. We are fish drowning in our own water. We are birds with clipped wings being told to fly. We are teenage girls begging for the rights that our mothers had, bargaining for our own bodies, but they are determined to steal our sovereignty. I saw it with my own eyes. They took us by our own volition, pointed us in the opposite direction. Then I watched them nosedive. I watched as they burned up 50 years of our bodily autonomy and used the ash to bury us alive. But still, I have been told, thank God we live in Washington. But you seem to mispronounce my human rights as luck, because there are women in Alabama, Arkansas, and Idaho, ones whose names I don't even know, but still there are women in Kentucky, Mississippi, and Tennessee, thousands more in South Dakota and Texas. And we can hear the cries from here, and we are echoing the chant. We are swinging our voices like axes. We are chipping away at your audacity like wood. We are using this insolence as fuel, prodding the patriarchy like a campfire and watching it go up in flames. You can try to burn up 50 years of our bodily autonomy, but we're ready to fight fire with fire, and trust me, there's no kindling like justice. You can strip us of our rights. You can pull us apart until all that is left is our persistence. You can take our skeletons so we can't stand up on our own, but I will always have this bone to pick with you. June 24th, 2022, in Dobbs v. Jackson Women's Health Organization, the U.S. Supreme Court overruled 50 years of precedent, overturning Roe v. Wade. That night, the women of America went to sleep with cages built from legislation and a silence forced upon their bodies. And that night, the U.S. Supreme Court called it American Progress. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, Janae. Janae will be publishing her first book at the end of this year.